Hello, my name is Dr. Michelle Maidenberg. Today I'm going to be talking about our inner warrior. So what does that even mean? We don't often tap into it because either we don't know that it's there and we don't even give it time or permission to show itself. So what am I speaking to? It's things that we get challenged by and we get stuck. And instead of following through with challenging ourselves, we just get paralyzed and we either get fearful, right, or avoid. So I'm going to give two examples of getting in touch with our inner warrior. And the only way to do that is to actually do things and to challenge yourself and to connect with the warrior inside of you. So I'll speak for myself. I went to this workshop some time ago, and this is something that is momentous and it always stays in my mind, something I was really proud of. As an icebreaker, what they chose to do is they did a physical challenge, and it was actually a workshop on sports performance and mindfulness. And what they decided to do for the icebreaker is to do a plank. And a plank position, I'm sure you probably know, is like on your forearms and with your feet out straight, and you just have to kind of stay in that position. It really gets to the core. So it was a little contest to see how long people could stay and also, who would win the challenge. So I was up against, I think, about 25 people or so, and all different age ranges. Mostly I would say there was quite a number of younger people, older people, and somewhere in between. But I held it for 8 minutes. I held a plank for 8 minutes, and I was up against this, what I found out was a 33-year-old male, and we were like head to head, and 8 minutes hit, and we both kind of looked at each other and we kind of winked and we both fell at the same time. So we were it was a tie. But I can't even tell you how incredible I felt. The fact that I was able to hold it for so long, and the fact that I was able, to kind of win a contest like that. To me, it was like winning the Academy Award. I was so proud of myself, and, it really fed me because I worked so much on my inner and outer strength. So it was a real, it was a real message and note to me to say that, like, you're doing good. And I felt very celebrated by everybody there. And then there's a client that I'm currently working with. And, she typically gets very frozen when she's anxious. And we have been using this ropes course as kind of a metaphor for her anxiety. And she's made so much progress in general, over time. But, recently, I would say most recently, she really wanted to do this obstacle course. It's, rope course with her children, and felt like that it could be really, really helpful to expose herself to her fears. And it's just so wonderful to hear her, because she goes now on a weekly basis. And every time she goes, she's so mindful of how she feels and all the challenges she's overcoming, and the interaction she has with her family, and then even the progress she's made. The first time she went, we spent so much time talking about it, and she was so fearful, and now she's going on the advanced and almost expert courses, or what I think the average person would consider an expert course. And she herself feels so proud of herself, and you could see it, and she exudes this confidence. And we talked today actually about how this is a metaphor for life, right? That if you keep on exposing yourself to the things that you're fearful of, you will feel like a warrior, both inside and out. And it spills over because it gives you the confidence that you could accomplish anything that you set your mind to, or anything that you want to do. And all it takes is perseverance and will and practice, and it becomes habitual. And you do it without even thinking because you've done it so many times before, and that you have the self-belief that you will be able to accomplish it. So I encourage you all to do the things that are hard, to do the things that are challenging, and prove to yourself that you can do it, and have that self-belief that no matter what comes your way, that you'll be able to work through it in a manageable way. So the guided meditation today is going to be on facilitating this inner warrior and calling upon a mentor to help support this inner warrior. So if you could sit up straight and close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And this is a meditation in which we meet our warrior mentor and ask for strength and wisdom. And as you allow yourself to relax, you're breathing slowly, becoming fuller and deeper, and becoming more comfortable, more relaxed. And as you do, you become aware of your heartbeat and allow yourself to just go with it. And you notice a path. And it leads to trees. And there in front of us is a bright light. It's rainbow colored and it shimmers and glistens. And as you cross it, you can't help but run your fingers along the top of the bridge. And as you get to the other side, you notice an old brass bell hanging from a wooden frame. It's big and heavy, and hanging from a string besides it, a silver hammer. You take the hammer and you strike the ball 3 times, asking for the warrior to come and teach you. And as they start to come into view, you notice what they are wearing. They're tall, with strength and power. They stand in front of you. You greet them. Hands clasping and embracing each other. And they impart knowledge and confidence in you that you will be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. And they look in your eyes and say, I believe in you. You're incredible. Your strength, your will. You have so much to offer to others. You have accomplished things in your life that you never thought you could, but you did it. You persevered. And imagining that warrior mentor holding you on your shoulders, and you feel the strength and confidence to succeed at whatever you set your mind to. And you know, whenever you need a reminder, you could just open your eyes and remember that picture and image of this mentor warrior giving you confidence and support. And you could always call upon the mentor to remind you how special you are. When I count to 3 and when you're ready, you could open your eyes. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you so much. Wishing you and your family safety and health.